Hi, this is Sarah from Align with Sarah. This month we're talking about forgiveness. And in Let's Talk Tuesday last week, I introduced um, the Hawaiian healing ritual of the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is such a simple, beautiful, and so effective way of finding forgiveness of self. Talking to somebody about forgiveness for a situation that you are involved with. It's very, very healing. It's very, very powerful. And there's four phrases that go with the Ho'oponopono prayer. And each week we're going to be looking at one of the phrases. So this week we're talking about I'm sorry. So over on Instagram, I'm going to be having quotes and posts in general that have to do with really getting a better understanding of what I'm sorry should feel like and how to make it genuine. And then we're going to move on to please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. So those are the four phrases that go with that Ho'oponopono ritual. So talking about I'm sorry, um, the purpose of I'm sorry is gathering up and beginning the ritual. So it is finding accountability, accepting responsibility, and owning the issue that has shown up. And again, we're talking about forgiving ourselves, forgiving others, and maybe initiating that cycle of asking for forgiveness, being part of that process. So, in saying sorry, I am sorry, that is kind of gathering in the experience and quantifying it and understanding that that's the first step of a process. It doesn't begin and end with sorry in that moment, in that phrase. There is other phrases that go with the Ho'oponopono, and even just like actual behavior, saying you're sorry is part of the process of the forgiveness, and then making sure we're not continuing right back into that behavior. And so, I'm sorry is always the first step in genuine forgiveness, genuine change, genuine request for changing the energy. I'm sorry. I also want to talk about um, misusing, and I guess that was a little bit misusing I'm sorry, expecting that to be the whole process. Um, is not really connecting with the full sense of healing that the um, the whole prayer, the whole ritual, quantifying behavior, changing, what's going into a situation so that, the apology means something. The apology is coming from somewhere that initiates change. The other way that I'm sorry can be used is this deflecting energy. This it is not accepting responsibility. It is not um, becoming accountable and it's almost like this passive aggressive experience when people say, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry that you're having this experience. I'm sorry that you're angry. And I'm doing that because it feels like it's pushing that energy away. And I see that, I imagine that as being, it's very deflective. And it's not where forgiveness begins. We can, be saying these things, and really being sorry that somebody is angry, but the energy is aligned better and has the potential of directing that experience in a better way, in replacing that I'm sorry with I'm noticing that you're angry. I'm noticing that you're disappointed. I'm noticing that you're struggling with this. And so allowing that person to have their own experience, and acknowledging that I see you, I see this is happening, and inviting myself in to be helpful, to be healing, to be part of, something that is going to be shifting that direction, not fueling the anger, fueling the disappointment. It changes the energy when we replace those, I'm sorry that this, when we replace it with what we are seeing and what we might be wondering. I'm wondering why you're so angry. What can I do to help? And making sure to be using words that really align with um, a tone that you want to bring into that environment. So that's the video on I'm sorry. Please check out stuff that's going on over on Instagram, and I do push that stuff out into Facebook. We have at our event coming up this week. I'm going to be doing the live uh, workshops again, which I'm super happy to be back in person, sharing knowledge, sharing hope. The whole series is based on inflammation. Our first topic is anxiety, and I'm going to do my best to try to record that, at the very least, the audio that goes with that, and have it up somehow as a replay because the online stuff, the technology stuff, it's kind of funny. All the people that there's three different people involved in trying to get the events up, and for whatever reason, it's just such an obstacle. So the promotion of it was not very heavy, so the attendance is, I imagine, probably not going to be that high. And I would like to make sure that the information is out there and available for people. So it's called Taming the Dragon of Anxiety, and we're going to be discussing the energy of anxiety, how it ties into how letting go of anxiety ties into the process of forgiveness. That ties in with our theme for May. And so we're going to be learning techniques, and so that in this hands-on piece of the workshop, we're going to be learning 5 techniques to help tame that dragon of anxiety, understand it better, so that you can talk to it differently and make sure that it knows you're listening. And many times, just that, our body, that symptom that arises when we start listening, it can quiet down. It does not have to be so loud. So that's what's coming up, and that's what I got for the video on I'm sorry. And next week we will talk about please forgive me. Okay, I will talk to you again real soon. Thank you so much for being here. Take good care.